Hello, 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 my collective, my loves, my angels. How are you doing today? No, I think I want Sage. Sorry. Um, Happy birthday to my Leos. Leo season's almost over, and we'll be going into is it the Leo? Is it Virgo? Yeah, we'll be going into our Virgos. Okay, so we're going to do a reading today. And I have to tell you, I have to be really honest with you. Two things. I have two downloads for you. Okay. Angel number 456. 456 been heavy on me. First of all, I woke up 4:56 in the morning and a night of a deep sleep, and 456 just keeps coming to me all day long. All right, all morning. So 456 might mean something to someone. Your birthday may be in April. You could be 56 years old. Could have been born in 1956. 4 does talk about stability. 5 does talk about change, conflict. 6 does talk about lovers, partnerships, and choices. Somebody might be having some conflict going on, inner or outer conflict with their significant other in their relationship, in their marriage. With the partner that they chose, and it's affecting their stability, their emotional stability, their physical stability, or their mental stability. Okay, as well. 456 as an angel number signifies a positive and transformative period in your life. It tells you that you are on the right path and to keep moving steadily forward towards your goals. All right, embrace the changes, trust the process, and have faith in the guiding of your angels. You are headed in the correct direction. All right, the other thing that I have for you, Spirit God, collective, is there's an enemy. All right, I'm feeling real strong on enemy. Okay, and I really hate to use that word because I don't like the word enemy. But this is not enemy because of something. Protect me, spirit guides. This is not an enemy because of something that you have done to someone, okay? This is an enemy of their choice. They choose to be an enemy, and they choose to be an enemy because they do not like your growth. They do not like your change, your evolution, okay? The moves that you're making, you're growing too fast for them, all right? You're making changes they did not see. You're making changes they did not expect, all right? You're changing, they're not. You're becoming a brighter, positive, stronger individual, and this person is not changing, okay? And they're feeling like you're outgrowing them. You're moving from them. The more you change, the stronger you become. The more moves, the more successful you are in life. The more wisdom you obtain, the more you believe in yourself, the more self love you pour in yourself. Okay, the more boundaries you set, the more you move away from them. Okay, this is their fear, this is their envy. So they are like now becoming your enemy. They are making themselves their enemy because now they're starting to have dislike for you, be angry with you, okay? Angry because they have emotions, they have love, they have feeling, but they know that you're pulling away, they're losing you, and they know that they have to take accountability because the reason that they're losing you is because of something that they've done, said, or did not say, okay? So let's dive into it right now. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading, continuing to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant God and unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I ask Michael, the God angel, protect me, the collective, my friends, my family, from any harm, any negative influences, or any negative energy anyone tries to put our way. My spirit guides, my ancestors that watch over me, protect me, continue to bless me as well. All right, spirit guides, angels, tell me what does the collective needs to know. All right, can we speak on this person that has this envious spirit, this can't let go, that's trying to turn themselves to an enemy of the collective? What is this energy that I'm feeling today? What is the energy that we need to speak on? Financial constraints. Okay. And but financial constraints, your person may be dealing with some financial constraints, but not only are they, this does not always have to be monetary, but this is the thing. These are things that you hold valuable to you, all right? This person did not hold on to something that was valuable, okay? They let you go. Now they see your worth. Now they see your value, okay? But the door's open, like you're gone, you've walked away. All right. So this talks about, recognizing what's value, holding tight things that are value to you, your respect and your boundary, recognizing like it's not about the superficial things, it's not about the material things, it's not about the outer beauty of things, it's the internal, it's what's inside that holds value. It's a person's integrity, it's a person's respect, okay? It's how they treat people, their personality, all right? Their values, all right? It's that. So this person failed to see that in you, your wisdom, your independence. They failed to see this about you, your inner beauty, your worth. And now they do, but now it's gone. So this person now is experiencing the loss of you, all right, because they did not recognize your value. Again, I talk about the envy. They're making themselves the enemy because you're gone. This is a 13. 13 talks about death. It talks about endings, okay? You've moved on. You've gone on to a new beginning. This person is going to a death now. They're experiencing a transformation. They're dealing with the end of your relationship, the death of a friendship, the death of a maybe if it's financial, if you had a business, a death of that. But whatever your situation, relationship was with this person, they're mourning the death of that, okay? Because they failed to see your value. What else, Spirit Guides? I told you I'm feeling like this person. Here we are, 42. Yeah, this is 42. 42 spiritually means connection to or conflict between man and God, okay? So this is someone that has a disconnect. They weren't tapped in spiritually. They have a disconnect with God. They feel disconnected with God right now. So this is somebody who's dealing with a lot, all right? They feel like, they have everything is just not working in their favor. They might be experiencing a lot of, I'm going to say karma, but just dealing with a lot of consequences of their actions right now. All right. A lot of conflict in their life. Opportunities are not being available to them. Doors are being closed. They're getting into little petty arguments, disagreements. They're not having meeting of the minds with people. They might be experiencing some material losses, some financial losses, some health problems. Okay. Whatever they're trying to manifest is not working out for them. They might be getting fines, bills, loans, just run-ins, tickets, whatever. Things are just not working for them. But this is somebody who was materialistic. This is somebody who went towards a woman that they thought that they can be financially abundant with. Somebody who they thought offered more material items to them than you. Somebody who they thought they could start a business with, okay, or have a new beginning, a foundation with, that will offer some type of a material abundance. So your person definitely was into material things, all right? They cared more about the look, what they can have, what they can possess, okay, what they can own. They didn't, the superficial things, all right? The things that really hold no value. And this is what they have, okay? And they're not happy. They're not happy at all. All right, this is somebody that definitely is having some sleepless nights, all right? Not sleeping well at all. Um, this person's watching you. This person might be connected to someone else that is watching you as well. All right. A possessive. They're with a possessive feminine for sure. Yeah, they were the community. This is somebody who wanted to be with their friends, wanted to hang out, wanted to party, want to have celebrations. All right. This is somebody that was practicing that, that was determined to do things their way. A very determined, controlling type of person. Things had to be their way or no way, okay? They wanted to control situations. They wanted to control you. They just need to be in control of their environment. This is somebody who is doing something within their community. They're well known in their community, okay? People want to celebrate with them, want to be with them, so they have a lot of friends around them. But I don't know that these friends are always the most positive. All right, this is a seven, so seven does talk about illusions, trickery, secrecy, um, deception. So they may have a lot of people around them that they cannot trust. All right, and people that are like telling them things, putting things in their ears, advising them, but they might have three women that are attached to them. Okay, it could be sister, baby moms, friends, but people that are putting things, telling them things, talking, gossiping, saying things, to them, giving them advice, collectively. They're definitely speaking. They're speaking on you, okay? They're speaking on you. And they're speaking about the situation. They're speaking about this woman. There are some people that are speaking about this woman that this person is attached to, okay? And this person is strategically trying to come up with a plan, all right? This person is at a distance for you. I'm going to have to clarify what they're trying to come up with in a second. Um, but they're thinking. They're up to something. They're planning something, all right? And they're being very strategic about whatever it is they're planning. And we will clarify that, all right? They're tapping in. They are trying to tap into this person. Might be intuitive, okay? Or at least they think that they are, and they're trying to tap into their intuition. This is somebody that does want to get a message to you, send a message to you some type of way, may even travel to you to get a message to you, speak to you, communicate with you, but they do want to communicate something to you, okay? I feel like you are at a distance from this person at this time. This person does want a new beginning, okay? As well. And this person might be someone who does a lot of traveling, work with cars, somebody who's watching you, okay? If they're not watching you, they have people watching you, talking, saying things, all right? Saying things about this woman as well as saying things about you. There's like a collective of people that are really communicating a lot to this person, okay? All right, about something that you may be doing, saying, or just about you and about them. All right, gossiping a lot. um this person's keeping a lot of secrets, all right? And I feel like this person has some messages that they review, that possibly old messages between you and them, that this person's withholding information from you as well. They withheld their feelings from you, something they didn't tell you, they kept locked up. It could have been their emotions, how they felt, or it could have been that it kept from you that they were involved with other people, okay? This is a 21, so does this talk about completion? Is over. So whatever, so hence the key in this book, because the chapter is closed. The chapter between you guys is over, it's done, it's closed. It's a 21. It's a wrap, all right? And because they didn't see your value, all right? So we started this off with them not seeing your value, losing you because they didn't see your value. It's a 21. It's over. Chapter closed. Book closed. It's over. All right. So whatever they locked up, whatever they didn't tell you, whatever message they didn't get to you, whatever they did not communicate to you, they should have. They should have said what they needed to say when they had the time to say it, because now the book is over. I mean, they can't undo what's been done. All right. So what is it? I want to get some clarification. Clarifies financial constraints for me, please, dear guys. This person was under illusions. They were dealing with a lot of illusions. They saw you. They didn't see the authentic you. They didn't see you as who you were. Like I said, they didn't see your value, okay? It's confirmation. However this person saw you, or however people painted you to be, or whatever image they painted of you, they're now realizing that that's not who you are, okay? So they didn't take the time to get to know you. They summed you up. They figured, they judged you, okay? They may have thought that you were green, naive, not smart, not wise, okay? And maybe they thought that, they judged you, and then since that's what they thought, that's what you led them to believe. You didn't clarify. Like, what's understood doesn't need to be explained, right? So maybe they thought it, and that's how they acted, that's how they treated you, and Okay, that's what they felt, so that's what you let them to believe. You didn't clarify, you didn't try to prove yourself to them, okay? But whatever, this person maybe thought you didn't fit in with them. Maybe they thought that you guys were, different backgrounds, different cultures, and you didn't blend with them. So they didn't take the time to get to know you because they didn't feel like you were worth their time, their energy, all right? They were under some type of illusion, all right? But now, I feel like they see different now. Yeah, they see different now. Now they're overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed. Okay. Sorry. They're overwhelmed. They are dealing, okay, with some financial instability. They're juggling a lot of responsibilities right now. All right. They are not able to prioritize their life. They're not focused. Okay. They're not focused because they're concentrating on you and what you're doing, because you're out here starting new opportunities. You're out here learning stuff, doing things, making a new beginning for yourself. Okay. You're out here, you're focused. All right, you're heading in a new direction, pursuing your goals. Okay, making money, having a new beginning. All right, some of you might be in school, some of you may have had a child, some of you might be going off to college or had a child that's going off to college right now. Some of you are just being creative with your ideas, trying things that are new, things you've never done before. Okay, and it's causing a lot of conflict in this person because they see the change, they see the growth in you, they see you moving on, and it's causing conflict in their life. It's causing internal conflict for them because they're watching you with this go on, this new beginning, this new creative endeavor you're doing. They're watching you be successful. They're watching you be happy. Okay, they're watching you manifest, and this person is struggling. So while you're on the upscale, moving on, making changes, having success, this person is battling. Okay, they're battling with toxicity. They're battling with financial loss, material loss, conflicts, unhappiness, petty arguments, just drama in their life. All right, that's what they're dealing with. They have people that are walking away from them. They're experiencing some endings in their life with some people that they don't want to deal with no more. They're attached to a woman who has her heart close to them. There's no love in that relationship. The same woman that they went to, that they thought was going to be material success, that they wanted to manifest with, that they thought was going to be as happy financial, they were going to build and have everything together. This woman has a closed heart. She's not offering any love. Okay, there's no emotional stability there. So even if they're there, they're not happy. She's not nurturing them. Okay. Could be water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Thank you, spirit guides. Yeah. That relationship is going to come to an end because they're not happy. So they're going to put an end to that relationship. They are going to walk away from that situation because they feel empty inside. There's no happiness. There is just too much conflict. There's just too much internal and external conflict out there in that relationship. Okay, so it's going to come to an end. They want something new. They're going to walk away. All right, they're not running, it's walking. So they're slowly walking away from it. All right, they are trying to avoid some type of disaster at this moment because they know that when they walk away, it's going to be a big conflict, a big mess. This is somebody that's not going to let them walk away easily. They're going to try to create a whole lot of chaos in their life, and they are trying to avoid that. That's why they are slowly planning their escape. Okay, and this could be what they're strategically thinking about, what they're strategically planning, how to get out of this relationship without all of the drama. There is going to be drama, okay, because this is the Queen of Cups with a closed heart. So it's going to be drama, and they know it. So this person might be someone who likes to just show out, cause a scene, fuss, fight, everything else without a conflict out here. Yeah, this is somebody that was in double energy for sure. All right, but this is somebody who's ready to release this situation, release all this toxicity. This is somebody that's ready to overcome addictions, whether they were addicted to this person, whether they were codependent on this person in some way. But this is somebody who's ready to break free and go on their way and have their freedom, because this is somebody looking for some peace in their life. Okay, they want somebody who they're ready to be emotionally mature. They're ready to grow up. They're ready to give love and receive love. They want somebody that is going to love them, be honest, be truthful for them, be truthful. Okay, not betray. So this woman could have cheated on them or betrayed them in some way, or been dishonest or disloyal in some type of way, and it caused them to close their heart. But they're ready to open their heart to love. They're looking for love now. They're tired of these superficial relationships. This is somebody that wants compassion. They want balanced emotions. They want a calm life. Okay, so what's going on with this person? Like, what is going on? This that's really making them just feel so envious. Why are they feeling like an enemy? Why are they trying to make themselves an enemy to my collective over the growth? Like, tell me more, spirit guides. They're hating. They're hating. They got hooked up with third parties, okay? They're learning their lessons now, but it's taking them a while to learn their lessons. But if they learn their lessons at the expense of you, they still have a flame that's burning for you, okay? They're hating on you. The karmics, these karmics that they are involved with, like I told you, these third parties, they're hating on you as well. They have things to say about you, okay? They're upset because you're giving them the silent treatment. You're ignoring them. They don't like it. They feel left out. You block them. You don't want to communicate with them at all. All right. Why don't you want to communicate with them? I mean, obviously, they were hooking up. They were having third parties. But, like, what is it that you don't want to... Thank you. Yeah, but you don't want to communicate with them because they were out here hooking up, having sex, being in their feelings, you know, feeling like they need to, you know, hop on everything that opened their legs for them, okay? They were out here having a new beginning, possibly had another child, probably went to somebody and had a child for them, possibly got somebody pregnant that they didn't tell you about, all right? This is the things like, and they're not happy in that situation. They're feeling depressed about it. They're feeling depressed and you're happy and you're moving on. And they're making themselves an enemy because they see they've got themselves in a situation, all right, because they didn't see your value. They know they effed up with you, okay? They're watching you. They're watching you move on, possibly with somebody else. They probably see you happy in a new relationship. It's bothering them, all right? Your person possibly caught an STD, all right? Possibly got caught up in the same-sex situation. Possibly found their person cheating. Your person could be hanging out at a convenience store, or your person could be just out there on drugs, dealing with some addiction, sex addictions, okay? Like I said, the person that they're with actually could be out there doing stuff, but your person, their person that they're with, when they leave, they're going to put on a show. They're going to put on a show. They're going to show their ass, okay? Your person was somebody who wants to be seen, likes attention. They needed the attention from people to validate them, okay? Your person likes to hang out at night, possibly smoke, all right? Your person, is known in the streets. Your person might be out there in the streets doing the street like hustling. You know, if you know what you know what I'm talking about, all right? And they hooking up with people in the streets, all right? But this person, you find out and you say game over. This person broke your heart. They hurt you. This could have been somebody you went to that you knew in the past, that you dealt with in the past before. You went back to them, gave them a second chance. They hurt you, and then you said enough's enough. You're tired of the BS. You moved on, you changed, you grew. You weren't dealing with it no more, okay? All right, what was the final straw for my collector? What was the final straw? Like, what did it? Yeah, you moved on. You moved on. You said you were tired of wasting your time. You said no more wasting my time. Your time is up. You moved on. You opened the door. You told this person to go. You left. Either you said something, you didn't say something. Some of you moved on, didn't say a word, just moved on completely. Pull back your energy, cut the cord. Some of you did say something. You know, you listened to your intuition. You followed the red flags. You paid attention. All right. You just got, you said, I'm not doing this. I'm worth more than this. I know my value. You don't. Okay. So because you don't know my value, I have to go. All right. So this is it. Your person was dealing with some addiction, sexual, drugs, alcohol, food. All right. This person was just out here celebrating, partying, all right, listening to what other people had to say, not listening to their own intuition, all right, repeating cycles, all right, doing the same thing over and over again, following the same old patterns with these many rides out here. They weren't just following patterns that they've established, but they're following the patterns. They were hanging with people that do the same things that they do. They're following patterns of their father, of their grandfather, of their mother, of their great-grandfather. These are family patterns, okay? So they're come from an environment of a family that do the same patterns, okay? Misuse, treat, lie, and deceive. And they're doing what they grew up seeing, what the people they hang with do. So they're mirroring and they're fitting into the same as crowd, doing the same negative behavioral patterns, and they're repeating the same cycles over and over and over again, okay? That's what they're doing. But you gotta know what goes up goes down, okay? They have no authority in their life. They don't believe in following the law, okay? You moved on because you listened to your spirit guides. Your spirit guides, your God came in and told you it's time to go. All right, let me help you out of this situation. All right, look out for the signs. Listen to your intuition, okay? And that's what you did. All right, your person also could be having a run-in with the police. Police could be watching your person. The police could be watching this family. If this family is doing something again in the streets, if your person is that street light, if you know what I know. All right, they're being watched. The person, the family who they're associated with, they're being watched. Okay. And they're being watched. Yeah, they're trying to cover something up. Somebody watching us. Somebody undercover could be watching them. Okay. Yeah. Watching them because your person. Yeah, your person that has a drinking problem. Somebody has a drinking problem. Somebody, they've been out here celebrating, hanging out with friends. All right. Somebody has a child with someone. They played games with you. They thought it was funny. They thought it was fun to play games with you. You may have a child with this person, all right? This person just played a lot of games. They took you to play with, all right? But you gave out of patience. You swam away to calmer waters, all right? You found your strength. You found your emotional strength. You remain true to your path, to yourself, okay? And you just moved on. You let go. You said you're not repeating a cycle. You're moving on. You traveled on. You moved on. That's what you did. Yeah. This person does not like the fact that you're making all these changes in your life. The strength that you found, you moving on from them. They feel like you're on your high horse right now. They feel like you think you're better than them. Okay, they feel like you're looking down on them, but this is not what you're doing. This is what they are projecting to you. This is how they're seeing you right now, and that's because you're growing spiritually, mentally, physically, okay? And they're not. So they have you up on some type of pedestal, and they feel like they can't reach you. They feel like they're not on your level. They feel like you're outgrowing them, moving on from them, and this is what's making them envious. This is what's making them turn to your enemy, okay? This is what's going on. So this person but this is somebody who needs to work on themselves, okay? This is somebody with some type of faulty family situation at home as well. I can tell you that. Like, what does this person has going? Like, what do they need to work on in their life? What's going on with them? Yeah, they need to explore their feelings. They need to find their authentic self. Stop hiding behind a mask. They need to put closure to some things in their life and find their peace. All right. This is somebody that needs a rebirth. Okay, they're living in their shadow side, so they're living in their negative side right now. Negative thinking, negative output. They're just in a negative mindset right now. They can't see the positivity in anything, so they're not embracing anything that's positive. Anything that's positive, they have something negative to say about it. Okay, this so right here, this person, they see you as healing your wounds, all right, and you heal very quickly from whenever you move away with this person. So they see you as a wounded healer right now. You found your purpose, you're healing, it looks good on you, you're out here doing your thing, you're shining bright like a diamond. That's what you're doing, all right, and it's bothering this person. It's setting them off, all right, but people are liking what you're doing. You're people see your growth, all right. How do people feel about yeah, people see you as being lighthearted. They see you as being friendly. They see you as healed, okay. People like the light that you're putting out. They see a change in you. All right, people are expressing love for you at this moment. People are watching you, all right. Your person, their family, their friends, many people are watching you right now, all right. They're watching you. They are coming up with their own perception of who they think you are, okay. Somebody out there, your person is feeling lost. They're lost because you've moved away. They're grieving the loss of you, and they might be stalking you because they're grieving the loss of you, right? And they're grieving the breakup of you, and They feel like they may have competition, like to try to come towards you. They feel like maybe talking to somebody else, but also this person really put you in third parties, and a third party is watching right now, and they feel like they're in competition with you. And this third party, they feel like the person they hook up with doesn't allow them any room to do anything. This person is really like on top of them, like they constantly have to look over their shoulder. This person's questioning them, causing a lot of conflict. This person doesn't trust them. Okay, it's a lot of deception, a lot of lies going on in that relationship with this third party. They're unhappy in it. All right, they see you happy, see you with self-love, caring for yourself, making healthy choices. Some of you may have changed the way you're eating. Some of you may have lost weight. Some of you might be eating more fruit. Okay, some of you are just have embodied a new healthy lifestyle, a new healthy way of thinking, a new healthy mindset. Okay, some of you might be going to the gym, some might be exercising. All right, but this person, you know, they're still giving into seduction. They still are attracted to you. Okay, they still would like to seduce you. They have romantic thoughts about you. All right, they still are tempted by you. All right, to be honest. What else, spirit guides? Yeah, this person was just stringing you along. They strung you along. They were going to keep stringing you along for as long as you allowed them, okay? Because they had many options. They were stringing a lot of people along because this is somebody that just wants to have their way. But at the end, with you giving yourself unconditional love, okay? You loving on yourself with your self-love, you're like, you let go, all right? And now this person's learning the lesson, all right? They self-sabotage your relationship. Okay, they self-sabotage it because of their ego, their big ego, and their fear. All right, they lack the confidence to build, to change, and that's what sabotage your relationship. All right, so let's go ahead and get an angel message for this. I wrap this up, collective. What do the angels want to say? What do you want to say, my collective? What do you want to say? Thank you. Two. If you believe, whatever you believe, whatever you can manifest for yourself. Okay, continue to put positive thoughts out there. Continue to wish for things. Continue to head towards your goals. Set goals for yourself. Make a wish board, vision board. You know, manifest, meditate. Think about what you want out of life. Think about what type of relationships you want. Think about the people you want to attract. Think about even if you want a home, a car, a business, school, knowledge, wisdom. Think about what you really want. Visualize it, okay? See it. You know, if you want a car, you know what you do. If you see yourself with a new car, you want a new car, go buy a key. Go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot, get that key, put that car key on your key ring, and carry that around for a while. Manifest that car in, okay? If you want a home, go buy a house key, put it on your key ring, manifest it, carry it around. You know, manifest that home, see that home, put a picture of that home, visualize it, believe in it, have faith. You're gonna have it, okay? Manifest what you want. Okay, a year from now, some of you might be traveling within a year from now. Something you're doing might go global within a year from now. You might be doing something, doing internet, IT wise, okay, making connections around the world. You might be touching people around the world, so you might be healing. Some of you might be going overseas. Somebody might be going into the military. Whatever you're doing, it's going to impact a community. It's going to impact a lot of people. Okay, you're going to see a lot of rewards from it. All right, somebody might actually move overseas or go on a cruise. Okay, some of you might have children. You're going to connect with a lot of people from at a distance. All right, a lot of people are going to be reaching out for you. You have definitely a lot of angel support here, a lot of ancestral support here. Okay, so let me get do I have on here? Yes, an angel oracle. I already gave you the one earlier, 456. So let me give you an angel oracle numbers you might be seeing, spirit guides, and then this will be it. I do appreciate you for joining me on my channel, God is a Faith. If you resonate, okay, I don't have one. It's just 456. If you resonate, like, share, comment, okay, and until then, have a great day. Thank you.